Hey air signs, Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. Welcome to your love messages for this time. Whenever you come across this message, if you're new to my channel, welcome in. I'm Sadie. Really nice to have you. Welcome to House of Illumination. And let's get into this love message. We're going to see what your angels have to say about your love energy, regardless if you're in relationships or not. It doesn't matter. Let's see what comes through for the air signs. Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra. Angels, what messages do you want to bring forward for them? Air signs, angels. Okay. Something flipped over. We have the Nine of Cups. It says, God, the kindness giver, healing, preserves health, and cure diseases. The Nine of Cups. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the King, the Knight of Pentacles. The praiseworthy God, light of understanding, acquires knowledge, and cured illnesses. Interesting. You have two energies. I'm not a doctor. This is not medical advice. Please go to your doctors if you have an issue. I almost said oncologist, so that's interesting. However, please don't use my readings for medical advice. I am not that. But there's two energies of curing diseases, curing illnesses. Okay, as I go through these messages, I always look out for what stands out the most, and that's coming out the most. So you all could have had a period of ill health regarding love, or this situation was affecting your health in some way. Mental health, because I know we always focus on the physical for some reason. And the mental is probably more important than anything, because the mind dictates everything else, the emotions too. So it feels like this energy, love, even if it's in the past, even if it's in the present, even if you are single, like really, really single, like 3 times over, it feels like the energy of love is still affecting you emotionally or mentally, okay? And not in a positive way. So if you are a person who wants love, Nine of Cups would suggest you do, you want to be a winner in this regard, you need to cure and you need to look after what ails your emotions. What are your thoughts, your emotions around love? And not cutesy Instagram love. Real love, in your face love, right? If you met the love of your life tomorrow, would you truly be ready for them? And would you truly be open to them? And some of you may say yes, but then the situation could show up and you may ruin it because you have not healed. You have not gotten to the place of healing with your heart chakra. So there's something about, even though this is says knowledge and it's the Knight of Pentacles, I feel the Knight of Swords for some reason, or the Page of Swords. There's something about yourself that you need to become better at understanding. I think a lot of you have a lot of your life figured out, but when it comes to love, you're in a mixed bag. You feel confused. You start to question yourself. And I want to say this, because this is something I had to learn, and I like to share things like this. Most of the time most of the time when you are trying to figure out whether a person is good for you or not, you don't need to inquire about them. You don't even need to think about them in that way. What I'm trying to say is, because Spirit is interjecting a little bit in a good way. We want you here, Spirit. But I feel as though you need to figure out what you feel when you're around an individual. And this requires studying of yourself. This is something I did, and I always suggest this because people make love situations too much about the other person. And then they get into these situations where it is one-sided, or it becomes all about making the other person happy. You need to figure out your emotional state at all times. You don't have, it doesn't take a whole lot of brain power. It's not going to take up 8 hours a day. You need to check in with yourself though, daily. And even if you're, like I said 3 times over, single, okay? What do you feel about love in this moment? Are you feeling like it's bad? Are you having mixed emotions? Do you even know if you really want a relationship, or do you want to remain single for the time being? How do you feel about marriage? How do you want to respond to if love enters your life tomorrow? Like, all these things is a long list. So there's something about studying yourself, studying your emotions, figuring out where you are, taking your own temperature, okay? Because it's something that, yeah, there's something that's, okay, hidden. So let's get some messages from this deck for the air signs. What can you tell us? Angels, guides, spirit. I miss hearing your voice. What else can you tell us? I will do it all again. I can't reach out. That's like the worst, in my opinion, and I admire you. The reason why I say I can't reach out is the worst is because, and I have trouble with intimacy. The reason why I say I can't reach out is one of the worst energies, because people think because they don't physically call someone or message them that they're not reaching out. If you're thinking about me, especially if you're an empathic person, and most people who watch tarot are very empathic, they're very spiritual and blase. So if you are not physically calling me, text messaging me, you are still thinking about me, then you are reaching out to me. Okay? I don't think about things that I don't want to think about, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it feels as though I need to say this to someone out there. Maybe this is someone watching for an air sign that they're dealing with, but I want to say this. You not dealing with them and watching tarot, watching for their messages, is still you reaching out. You're calling in their energy. So you may have issues with being intimate and having intimate conversations, because I know intimacy, everyone's minds goes to sex. That is not what this is. This is about a person being able to connect with you on a deeper level. Maybe they're all surface and jokey and like, you know, they play on the surface. They never go down to the deep waters. They want to, you know, throw the ball, you know, play, you know, Marco Polo, right? They don't want to go to the deep stuff. They don't want to go deep. They don't want to understand. But they think about you. And they may go intimate within themselves. Maybe they, probably not. I take that back. I didn't even feel that when I said it. This person doesn't feel like they go deep with themselves. Maybe because they're afraid what's down there. A lot of people are. It can be scary to go deep into your emotions because you don't know what you're going to dredge up. It's like going beneath the surface in an ocean. You don't know what the F is down there, especially if you haven't visited in a long time. And this person comes through as that kind of individual. Very surfacey, very like, how's the weather? And that's it, right? But they admire your depth. They admire how deep you can go. They want to hear your voice. They want to have conversations with you, air signs out there. Very interesting. Look, before I shuffle, when I cut the deck, the Page of Swords and the Page of Swords and the Ace of Swords. Yeah, this person has deleted a message again and again and again. They have written it. They have written the email. They have practiced it, but they won't send it. But they thinking about it. They funny. All right, let's pull out some more cards. Tell me about this individual that the air signs are dealing with first, Spirit. 7 of Pentacles. I heard the word plotting when that card came out. Maybe, I knew that one of the swords was going to come out, the Ace or the Page. So the 6 of Swords, The Three of Wands, yeah, they're calling you back. The Page of Swords and the Four of Pentacles. Look at that. Look at that closed up energy. That I don't know how to connect with you. I don't know how to like let my emotions. So I'm not making fun of this person, but they really do feel like someone who just should know better and who just hasn't done the work. And at certain points, you can't just make excuses. You gotta just like own your shit, and you gotta be like, listen, I'm just not there yet. I'm not ready to go get therapy. I'm not ready to face my fears or face my emotions. Just be real. That's all. It really does feel like, yeah, the message is coming. Air signs, the message is coming. It's coming because this energy is gonna boil over for them, and they're gonna try to connect with you deep, but it's not going to go there, right? Because they're very measured in their conversations, meaning that they remember maybe something you said that you wanted them to like speak on or something, and then they go there. But when you start inquiring more, you start asking the deeper questions, they pull back, right? It's like, nah, I only had this prepared. Now you asking me questions I'm not prepared for. I can't go there, right? So this person feels a little bit like you can't take them seriously. They feel very guarded. They feel very protective. And listen, this person might have been through crazy shit, and which is why they're so guarded. But how is that your problem? Everyone needs to take responsibility here. Even if this is you, I'm talking about air signs. Maybe this is your energy and you're dealing with someone who's very deep and open and blah, blah, blah. But you're not able to go there. You need to fix your crap, right? You need to look at yourself. You need to understand yourself. But when I say that text or that call, that email is coming, honey, it's coming probably in the next 3 days, in the next 3 hours. Okay? Let's shuffle some more for the air signs. Too many. Tell me about the air signs. How are they feeling towards this individual or this, okay, this person? We have the Eight of Swords. Interesting. One more. How are the air signs feeling? You feel trapped. You feel trapped, maybe because you're waiting for them to change, or you're waiting for the situation to improve, so you can't move forward and you can't quite move back because you can't go back to them because they haven't changed, but you can't move forward because you're still waiting for them to change. Interesting. Or you're waiting for that message, right? Maybe you're waiting for closure, or you're calling it that. But really, you're waiting for this person to hopefully change your mind, and it's not going to happen. Sorry. Queen of Swords. We have the Nine of Wands. So you all, I love this because that means you're going to get clarity. You're stepping into your power, your intellectual power, your intellectual property, which is you. Okay? You have to own your thoughts. You have to own the way you feel. You cannot blame others for your feelings. They don't have charge over them. So it feels like you need to break free from that waiting period or that in between. I feel like you're in between light and dark right now, and you need to break free, air signs. You've been wounded. You've been hit with the stick plenty of times in love, and I get it. It can be difficult to continue to move forward in a way that's actually quality and real healing, but it is possible. You were not meant to break. You were not meant to stay still. You were not meant to live in pain or in sorrow or in despair or in sadness. You need to see yourself bigger than that, because you are bigger than that. And you can heal. It may take time. For some people, it takes years. For some people, it takes a few days. It takes months. Some people, it happens gradually, right? Like in different periods. But it will happen for you. But you have to break yourself free. No one is coming to cut you loose, right? This person is not going to say the magical words to free you. You have to free yourself, okay? Can you give me more on the situation, Spirit Team? for the air signs out there watching. Okay, they don't want to be shuffled. Any more energy, air signs. Wow, we got the word energy. Energy, feeling, so much shadow so far. A lot of shadow energy coming out. Anything else for the air signs? And union. Light card. So these are internal. This is external. And at the bottom we have benevolent. I'm going to take that because I just love that word, and I love, if you don't know what that word is, look it up because it has a lot more meaning online, but it just means sovereignty, your own sovereignty, your own magic, right? You possess it. Whether you believe it or not, you do. It's not, magic is not in one person. It's in all of us. We just have to access it. So with union coming out, especially in between energy and feeling, I'm just getting this energy of stirring, this energy. It's almost like if you ever seen like a garbage disposal and like the food is like rumbling down like that. That's how it feels like this is. It feels like a rumbling. And it could be because some of you are stepping into a new union, a new relationship, and you're afraid of what that means. Like I said, this energy coming out first means that there's something that you need to heal in order to move forward. And it feels like the energy is stirring around you. Love is imminent. Real love is imminent for you, air signs out there. But you need to get yourself freed from something. I feel like it's almost like you are, you're binded. You're binded to something already. Maybe you're binded to this individual, but maybe you're just binded to heartbreak, right? Expectancy of a heartbreak. And I remember one of my favorite authors, I always talk about him on this channel, Eckhart Tolle. He always says this: you're either living in expectancy or you're living in, most humans are living in expectancy or the past. And I feel like that's exactly like that in between, that living in like, oh my God, I did say black and white or dark and light, something like that I said earlier, but you're living, and then these cards are mirroring that. So you are living in this in between because there are so much love that you can experience, but then you're stuck in this in-between period. So free yourself, air signs, free yourself. It is possible. What was at the bottom? Did I check? Diligent. Another external card. So with diligent coming out, this is going to take work. This is going to take dedication to your healing process. Final energy for the air signs. Final energies for the air signs. We have, you deserve love. You are lovable. Yes. Whoa. One more for the air signs. Love this. It's safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of love. Again, blocked, afraid to do it. Afraid to step out. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking, faith will bring you romance. And very soon. What did I say? Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Okay, that's it right there. Especially because of that Eight of Swords came out to clarify you all energy. At the bottom, finances and career. Okay, this person might be at your job. The new person that you're going to fall in love with, by the way. But anyways, it feels as though clearly everything is being stated that love is imminent. True love is imminent. Your soulmate, your twin flame, whatever you want to call it, has arrived in a great package, but you are closed up. You are afraid to show yourself, to be seen, to be vulnerable, to be transparent in a way. Or this person is. I don't know, because like I said, it depends on who's watching and it depends on how you resonate. But open yourself up to new love, not the past, not how the past, because even if this energy, if this new love fails and you only last for 6 months, you would have still experienced love. And when it ends, you will heal from that love, and you probably will even bounce back quicker than you have in the past, because you have learned some skills about how to heal and how to transform that energy. We have to transmute energy. We have to. If you let it all store up in your body, that creates illness. Okay? So I really hope that this reading resonated with you air signs out there. I'm sending you so much love. And I will see you on the next one. Stay blessed, stay grounded. And I will see you soon. Bye.